Audible now. Yeah, so first of all, let's take a few seconds, just so that some more people could join us. It has just struck 4:30, so let's wait for a minute maybe, and we'll start in like 30 seconds. Till then, I will just share my screen. I hope you all are doing well, and let's see. And I mean, I've been talking to y'all over Telegram and so on. So I hope you've already been able to yeah, and that I hope that you've already been able to register yourself for Young Warriors. Yeah. So let's see. Mm, check. It is, yeah, it's 4:31, and I think since a lot of us were here in time, I'll make sure that we get started now. So good evening. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you all have taken this step towards becoming a young warrior and becoming a part of this COVID action, COVID response initiative launched by UVA and UNICEF. And this specific orientation is meant for all of our volunteers coming in through Internshala's volunteer program. So this is a completely voluntary activity, and the idea is that we will try and, sorry about that, that's my cat. We will try to do all of the activities related to this volunteering campaign from the comforts of our home. So at no point are we saying that you have to risk yourselves or step out of your house or anything of that sort. We just hope that you're able to disseminate this information to more and more people. And to be honest, I feel like a lot of us young folks have already been taking a lot of actions against COVID-19. And so this is just another platform for you to showcase your work as well. So if you have your stories, definitely send it out to us. And I'll shortly tell you how to become a part of the Young Warriors movement. But before that, let's see what the movement is all about. Yeah. So as you can see, since we launched on the 10th of May, uh, and we have about, like I said, 3.5 million actions have been taken by young people from across India. We've hosted multiple capacity building sessions. They happen on Wednesdays, and you can come attend the last few of them because our campaign sort of concludes on the 10th of August. So I would urge you to come become a part of the movement before 10th of August. And you can see that, we've had a lot of social media interactions as well. And which is why I said that do send in your stories to us using the hashtag Young Warrior. Stories of your friends, stories of your family members who are young, who are between the age group of 10 to 30, and who've been doing phenomenal work around COVID-19. And apart from that, you can also visit our knowledge hub, and we've had like more than 400 resources in 13 languages, which are at present on the knowledge hub, and I will tell you shortly about it. And this initiative specifically is being supported by multiple partners. Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports is one of them. You can see like a bunch of partners around, right? So yeah, this is all that we've done so far related to Young Warriors, and you are going to be a part of this nationwide movement. And why, you would be wondering, why would you join us as a volunteer? The idea is simple. It's that we saw the devastating, like when we launched on the 10th of May, we were going through the second wave, and we saw the devastating impact it had on all of our lives. A lot of us lost our loved ones, and the reality was pretty grim, right? And the third wave might just be around the corner. the only way to help combat COVID-19 is by making sure or ensuring that A, people are vaccinated, and B, that we continue to follow COVID appropriate behaviors. And as you already know, that there is a lot of hesitancy around getting the vaccine, or even the registration process is not accessible, or people are still not wearing their masks properly, or maintaining distance, or still taking vacations and what all not, right? So the idea is to spread appropriate verified information, so that we can help combat COVID-19 and just maybe help prevent the third wave that might just be around the corner. And in doing so, you are becoming a part of a movement which is being led by multiple partners, and and then you do get recognized as a young warrior who's associated with UVA and UNICEF. Of course, we've kept a certificate as a token of appreciation for all of your efforts. Even if these are tasks that you will do from the comforts of your home, it's important to acknowledge that every small step counts, right? And hence, you get a certificate once you complete all the 5 tasks, and you can also use it or showcase it as you apply for your higher ed, maybe, or for co-curricular activities, or any scholarships that you want to be a part of, and so on. And like I said, we've been hosting capacity building sessions. Those are also accessible to you. You just have to visit our social media, especially Facebook, Yuva India on Facebook, and then you'll be able to attend those sessions. They happen on Wednesdays. We also host safe spaces on Fridays. So that's that. And you will just have, in the process, we hope that you can help combat COVID-19. So that's why you should consider joining us. And I'm glad that, at least more than about 1,500 of you from this batch of Internshala's volunteer program have joined us. So I'm really glad to bring this opportunity for all of you. And then you might be wondering, what do you do, right? As a volunteer, what do you have to do? It's very simple. One, you need to just complete the registration process, and I'll shortly show you how. It can be done over WhatsApp, Facebook, Telegram. And if you don't have internet access, if you don't have a smartphone, if you cannot connect to the internet, then you can just give us a missed call. And I'll show you how to. And you just have to complete those 5 tasks, and then you will get a certificate. And the next thing you need to do is refer 5 more young people, to this campaign. So basically, maybe just tell your friends about it, or put up on social media pledging that you're becoming a young warrior with the hashtag, and tag maybe 5 friends and see if they would be interested. And it's not a referral or a tagging program as such. It's the idea is simple. If we just want more and more people to be equipped with the right information. And as you know, young people, especially young people in small communities, in your families, like even if you can secure the 3 to 4 people in your own household, half the battle is won there itself, right? And I know if some of you must have tried it, the registration process and so on is extremely tedious. So if you can even help out a few people by giving them the right information, nothing like it. Yeah, so that's what we need to do as a volunteer. That's all that we expect out of you. And this is just a screenshot of the Knowledge Hub for your reference. I will show these links again so that you all have them, and you can visit the Knowledge Hub. The Knowledge Hub, especially, like I mentioned, both the platforms, the Knowledge Hub, as well as the entire U report flow, or all the tasks are available in these in 12 languages, right? English, Hindi, Marathi. English is not a regional language, but English is one of the languages, 11 regional languages. So you have English, Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati, Kannada, Punjabi, Kannadiga, Assamese, Yeah, so whatever language you're comfortable in, you can access both these platforms in those languages. It has helpline numbers, a lot of medical evidences, references, and these are all in a language that are young people friendly. And now coming back to the important bit, right? Like, how do you become a young warrior? Like, what do you have to do? So it's pretty simple, and I would urge some of you to actually try this out right now. What you have to do is, you just have to you know if you're on WhatsApp, just save this number, which is +91 9650414141, and I'll also show you my screen in shortly. You just have to send YWA. Yeah, you just have to send YWA to this WhatsApp number. And then if you don't have WhatsApp, you can also join us through Telegram. You just have to find You Report India, and you'll be able to immediately start accessing it. You can give us a missed call on the number that is 08066019225, and then complete the whole process. I'll just quickly show you how this works. So for example, if you send YWA to You Report India, that number that I just displayed, it'll ask you these conversational questions, like, there are conversational prompts that you can just respond to. So here you can see that it's asking you if you want to sign up and so on. And one beautiful thing about our platform is that we are not saving or storing any of your information. The platform is completely voluntary and anonymous. The only details that we ask you during registration are, what is your do you affiliate with any of the groups? If you do, then just say yeah, just type one of those numbers. If you don't, then just say none of these. We ask for your age, the state that you belong to, your 6-digit pin code, but that's it. We don't ask you for any other personal details as such. Yeah. So that's what you can see on the right side of my screen. What I'm going to do now is going to pause this and try and do a live demo for you. So just give me a few. I'm just going to stop sharing my screen and then reshare my screen. So just bear with me till then. What I will do is, I will again, for your reference, show you the numbers. So just note these numbers down, the WhatsApp one. And if you're not using WhatsApp, then just go to Telegram and search for You Report India. And I'm going to show you a quick demo now. Yeah. So just give me 30 seconds. Uh, all right. So I'm going to share my screen again and show you how this works on You Report, on Telegram. So what you need to do is, this is Telegram, by the way, and I hope you can see my screen. You just need to search for You Report India, right? You Report India. And then you just, so I had already started this before, which is why it's showing you my screen as is. So you just type You Report India and it'll take you to the screen, and then it'll show you, hello You Reporter, like, do you want to join us as a young warrior? And if yes, just, to be a young warrior, type yes. So I'm going to type yes now, and you can see what happens next. Then it says, hello, welcome, it is your platform. It's completely voluntary, anonymous, and tell us a bit more about yourself, right? Then it's asking us, which group do you belong to? Do you belong to any of these groups? If yes, just choose that number. If no, then no. So I'm just going to type 12 because I don't belong to any of these. So I'm just going to type 12 and send it across. And the interface is similar, like it looks exactly the same even on WhatsApp. The only difference is that on WhatsApp you specifically have to send YWA to the number, which is again, like, we'll put it up in your chat boxes as well, so that you can access those. And I've also shared those on the Telegram channel that you've all been a part of. And then you just have to choose your language. I'm going to choose, the registration happens in 2 languages, and then later on you have multiple languages as an option, and I'll show you how. So for English, type E, for Hindi, type H. So I'm going to type E, and then it's telling me, what exactly is you report. And so are you, what age are you? So I'm going to just put a dummy age. I'm going to say I'm 19 years of age. And what do I identify as? I identify as a female. You can, whatever you do identify, if it's male, female, or anything else, just use those alphabets or letters for the same. Um, then it's asking us, what state do you belong to? I'm currently in Maharashtra, which is state number 14. If you are in, say, Delhi, you could type 3030. Or if you were in Gujarat, you could type 7, right? So I'm going to type 14 because I'm in Maharashtra. Then it's asking me, tell us the pin code. So my pin code is this. And it's asking me, have I entered the correct pin code? So I have. So I'm going to say A, yes. And then this is great, right? Like I get this 7-digit pin code. And the beauty of this platform is that even though the campaign ends on 10th of August, you will have access to this campaign for a lifetime, right? Or like at least till the platform exists. What you can do then is continue to access a lot of other skill-based courses that are available on this. So for example, say if you're a 16, 17-year-old and you're still confused as to how to write a resume, there are like crisp resources or short courses on how to build your resume or a template of a CV, or how to think about home budget financing, or how do you ace an interview, and so on, right? So there are multiple such skill-based courses that are generically available on this, even beyond this Young Warrior campaign. And that's why you get a lot of these points. So the more points you collect, you can see here, you report points. You are able to then redeem those, say for maybe like a workshop or a conversation with an industry thought leader, and so on. Then this is the 7-digit unique ID. Once you get this 7-digit unique ID is when we understand that your registration process is completed. And say for example, if I were to invite my friend for this, I can give them this unique ID, so that they can say, oh, have you been referred to by a you reporter? And then they can say yes, which is A, and then give them my ID. But here I'm not being referred to by anyone, so I'm just gonna use B and say no. And then it takes me to the next one, and it says, hey, do you wonder, you can send this message forward to your friends and your other folks, and you can just visit this. So you can just send these to the message, right? And then you can says you can connect with us anytime again, right? So then you say hi, and then you're able to see what to do next, right? Now it's telling me what language do I want to use. My language preference, let's see if I want to use English only. So I'll continue using English. You can use any other language. And then you can see that these are the following tasks. Now you can do the first 5 tasks, because all we need you to do is do the first 5 tasks, and then you get a certificate. And as you saw here on top as well, you can always come back to us by just typing hi, and it'll like again start responding to you from where you left off. So these are the 5 tasks. The first one is around vaccine buddy. You know that vaccination is such a hassle. India is such a huge country. We need to vaccinate more and more people. So this will sort of help the conversation going around vaccine. You also know that Cowin, the website, is not available in other languages. The app, the Arogya Setu and Umang are, but the website in itself is not. So this task also allows you to access or understand the platform in any language that you've chosen. Then there's the stress buster task, which is basically just to have a conversation around well-being with your loved ones. Given that we're going through, collective shared trauma. Then there's the fake news police, because there's so much utter, um, you know, unverified information that is being circulated on WhatsApp groups, especially the groups that maybe some of our parents are a part of, or our aunts, uncles, siblings, and so on. Um, then there's a COVID recovery tale that you can also subject yourselves to. And then you have the super young warrior, which basically talks about, COVID appropriate behaviors and so on. And then the next one, 6 to 10, are basically just for you to maybe invite your friends, find more resources on COVID-19. Basically, the seventh one will take you to the knowledge hub that I was talking about earlier. And ninth one is basically where you get your certificate. So you just have to type in your details once you complete all the 5 tasks. So I can see, maybe try and do the first task, and says, hey, do you know that COVID-19 vaccines can protect you against or protect lives? So yeah. And then it says, just type vaccine to proceed. So I typed vaccine, and then it's asking me, do you want to know something more around the same? So I'm just going to type info, because it says type info to read more. And then it keeps sending you such nice short informative images, or PDFs, or helplines, or hyperlinks, or videos that you can access and tell more and more people about. So it's basically like a crash course in COVID-19, a very beginners level one. And then you can just basically um, have all the necessary information related to COVID-19, or have those conversations with your friends and your family members. So yeah, this is what the demo looks like. um, what I can do is, uh, we can see if if most of you have been able to register. I'm going to quickly stop sharing and share my screen again, so that you have details to join the movement. Mm, yeah, so these are the details for you to join. Just use uh, WhatsApp and send YWA 96504 14141. If you don't have WhatsApp, use Telegram. You can search for You Report India, and then just hit the start button, or type YWA and hit send, right? On Facebook, you can also search for You Report India, and then follow a similar process, such as telegrams. And if you're confused, just visit our website, www.yuva.org, and then you can give us a missed call as well. And another thing that I wanted to mention was, uh, just spread this information and ensure that more and more people can come be a part of it. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I wanted to sort of take you through. The what I will do is, I can also share the recording to this orientation today on our Telegram channel that you are a part of. And yeah, and if you have any further questions, you can always write to us. And we hope that more and more of you can join us in becoming a young warrior. Yeah, thank you so much. I hope you've all noted down the details, and then we'll continue. Yeah, okay, thank you. Dhruv, do you see any questions that are being asked, if you want me to address those?
I think there's a lot of questions that are coming in about the certificate. So I think we can clarify that you definitely need to complete the 5 tasks, and then there is a waiting period of about 15 days. It could be a day or two above that as well, where we will get the certificate. So just make sure that you have completed the 5 tasks, and when you have entered your name as it needs to appear on the certificate. Those are very important steps.
Yes, wonderful. I'm just going to repeat what my colleague Dhruv just told us, that there are quite a few questions around the certificate. So what we need to do is complete the 5 tasks as I just showed you on my screen. Uh, and once you complete those 5 tasks is when you can you will be prompted to sort of send in your full name. The name should be the one that you want to be printed, or uh, or should be addressed, who you, it should be addressed to, the certificate. That's the name that you need to put forth, and you need to share those details with us. And there's a waiting period of at least 2 weeks, about 10 to 15 days, and you will get a soft copy of the certificate. A lot of you, if you participated or have found out about this initiative before, you must have already seen this happening on social media, where a lot of youngsters have already shared this, their certifications. So just complete all the 5 tasks, no matter what platform you choose. It could be WhatsApp, it could be Telegram, it could be Facebook. Whatever platform you choose, you have to complete the 5 tasks. Yeah. And then you get a soft copy of the of the certificate, and then, as I mentioned, you can definitely use that as a reference for taking a step in combating COVID-19. And like I said, if you have amazing stories of some great work being done around COVID-19 by young people like yourselves, just send us your stories using the hashtag young warrior, and we'll do our best to sort of showcase them in some way or the other. Yeah, thank you.
So there is overwhelming questions coming in about why you are not able to show your cat. Everybody wants to see the cat.
Where are they? Okay, they're all gone now. They're somewhere. They're too tiny, but yeah, they're adorable. Um, though, anything else that I can respond to?
No, I think it's just a lot of people requesting for the cat, and then we have some
Money ko
questions
kya?
about the certificate. Sorry,
Okay.
Keshav. Sorry. I think there's a few other people as well. We will try and sort of send you nice cat pictures later, but currently it's not possible to show
I
you.
will send those on the Telegram channel, right?
Yes.
I mean, everyone has. If you've checked your Internshala inboxes, I've sent the Telegram channel to everyone. So do join the Telegram channel so that we can maintain communication. I will send you the details of this orientation. I mean, a link to this orientation in case for some reason you have missed it, or your friend has missed it, or just someone needs to see it. I'll send the this poster that you can probably send to your friends. And I've shared this before as well, so just feel free to use it. And I promise one cat picture. There are two of them, so
So
that would
that
be
can
fun.
be, apart from the certificate, that can be another incentive as well.
Yes, great. It's been wonderful. Thank you so much. Just write to us. Just go to our website. If you have any queries, we'll make sure we somehow try and respond to you. Or just find us on our social media, and we'll try to respond to your comments, or whatever questions you have there. Yeah. Thank you very much. Have a very good evening.